What if I told you the Olympic marathon that almost killed half the runners involved rat poison, car rides, feral dogs, rotten apples, and one of the greatest cheats in sports history? This isn't a movie. This is the 1904 St. Louis Olympic Marathon, the wildest race you've never heard of. St. Louis, 1904. The Olympics were already a mess, held alongside a World's Fair in brutal summer heat and thick dust. The marathon course was 24.85 miles of unpaved roads, hills, and chaos. Only 32 runners started. Most had never run anything close to that distance before. What happened next was pure madness. Fred Lors took an early lead, then disappeared for a while. Turns out he got tired, hopped into a car for 11 miles, and then ran the last part to win the race. He was celebrated as the champion until someone exposed the car ride. He was disqualified in one of the most embarrassing moments in Olympic history. Meanwhile, the real winner, Thomas Hicks, was in terrible shape. His trainers gave him rat poison mixed with brandy as a performance enhancer. It nearly killed him, but he crossed the finish line barely conscious, supported by his handlers. Other runners, one was chased off course by wild dogs. Another stole peaches from a farm and got sick. Several collapsed from heat exhaustion and dehydration. One runner was hallucinating so badly he thought he was being chased by wolves. The entire race was a disaster. No water stations for most of the course. Dust clouds so thick runners could barely see. Cars kicking up more dust right in front of the runners. Athletes from different countries with almost no preparation. It was less a sporting event and more a survival test. Only 14 of the 32 starters even finished the race. The 1904 marathon was so bad that it changed the Olympics forever. It led to better organization, better safety standards, and the realization that the marathon was not something to be taken lightly. But it also became legendary as the craziest Olympic event ever held. Rat poison as a performance enhancer. Cheating by car. Wild dogs. Hallucinations. It sounds like a comedy sketch, but it actually happened. The 1904 marathon proves one thing. Early Olympic sports were absolute chaos. Before rules, safety, and professionalism took over, the games were raw, dangerous, and completely unpredictable. And sometimes that chaos produced stories so wild they sound made up. So here's the question that should make you laugh and shake your head. If the 1904 Olympic marathon was this insane, rat poison, car cheating, and feral dogs, what other completely wild stories from sports history have we forgotten? And would you have survived that race? Drop your thoughts below. What's the craziest Olympic story you've ever heard? Subscribe to Random Vibe Spark for more insane true stories, hidden history, and reality-bending facts that will blow your mind.